right mind.
Keep saying your broadcast will stop. Let me see if I can get to the chat.
Probably gotta watch it through YouTube again. I don't know. It ain't been working for the last few days for me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I watched one earlier this evening.
Through PlayStation?
Yeah, Melwood and
Yeah, low key.
Loki.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL,
Oh, okay.
we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the
I'm
Seattle
gonna end this.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this shit quick.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
So I'm watching this with the headset.
Yeah, you gotta try like a 2 or 3 times. It might come on.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver, that's Sammy Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. There goes a deep ball inside.
Good stop.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play agility downfield.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Do I do what?
You be meaning to hear your voice when you broadcast.
No, don't I have it off?
No, it's on.
Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Avoiding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Make sure you got the microphone unchecked.
Audio sharing. Oh, include microphone. No, in broadcast.
You doing that at the wrong time, Remo.
Bro, I'm not starting you.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Is it better now?
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I got one.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All day, every day.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending.
So I go to sharing and broadcast settings, audio sharing. Oh, share party.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. This is the Oklahoma Steelers, Chris Carson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Marshawn Lynch.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
380. 56 is the mic. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complimentary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover.
Tighten up.
Show respect to him. Hey, you guys got us a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
He wasn't ready.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
56. 56 right there, 56.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Good job.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
All day, dog.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's it, baby.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play a long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
54's Mike. 54's move.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
There we go.
DK Metcalf.
There you go.
58 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
What gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know that you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Come to my world. Attack, attack. We want it. Come to my world.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the flag, just sending a guy downfield with the in-route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear route. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly.
Come on, fellas.
As you said, incomplete. 23 yards, the final tally. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney, his 2nd sack of the night.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Boom! Big hit.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
City, baby.
Green 80!
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the run, watch the run.
Green 80,
On 1st down, Carson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Here comes the
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Watch the twist. Check, crunch, crunch.
Be alert, be alert.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill. Switch.
Get the 1st down and more inside the 20. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
First down, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it will be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Spin 80. 53, Mike. All day, every day, any day. Check. Check the backer.
Second down now. It's Carson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Let's go. Check your hot read.
On third down, Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We got it.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes being chased out left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
You don't want
often
no problems.
unusual
You don't
for
want
the
no
team that
problems with me.
lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
54. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, watch Sam. Check. Hey, 57. 54.
They do go. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know you feel that.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Get off the train tracks, baby.
Feel for that
Get off the
quarterback
train
back there.
tracks.
I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he survived back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Yeah,
Normally I'd
baby.
say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Yeah, the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've
Here we go,
converted
D.
once already.
Hey,
on
George,
this
hey.
drive.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And taking it across
Let's go,
midfield
let's go, let's
and
go.
inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring
They go back to the ground. Williams. The tackle made by KJ Wright.
Yeah, baby.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And we're pretty quiet.
Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down at the 28. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
Yellow.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch twist.
Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. Watkins. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go.
And here we go again. Here we go again.
To throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Dude, we can't
and a
get
big
stopped.
turnover
You see
there
me
as
out
his
here?
guys
That's
will
right.
get the
We can't be
football
stopped.
back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
I got him.
A little under 30 seconds to go. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up quickly, didn't it? Close to the
Now it's Carson. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
Adjustment to the
without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Green 80.
56. Go, go, go.
We got double tight. Double tight. Check 50. Green 80.
On third down, it's Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position. Their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
You can't block me.
The
You
1
can't block me.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And mark him down way
Let's
up
go,
close
boys.
to the
Let's go.
40 at the 39. That one good for 37 yards. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a first and 10.
You better be afraid of me.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Sunday.
Mike's 5-4.
Mike's
They'll look to throw.
Target.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Hey,
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
54.
I got him.
Now it's Mahomes again, escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the grab. 23 yards to pick up there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up the first down with a nice throw.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. They complete it to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yellow.
54 Mike. Here we go. D.
Hey, Riblet.
Come again. Here I come again.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Watch the run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Hey, check.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Oh, get him! Get him! Get him!
Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Back to back good plays, have them on the move on first down.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
They run it. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Mike. Ready?
Push left.
53's the Mike.
Good, guys. 4 down. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Not here.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on. Go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack there by Rasheem Green.
Attack.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Lockett. Good block blocking there, nearly sprung
Good
him.
work,
As it
boys.
is,
Let's go.
it'll go as a
Let's go.
19-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn. They've got it 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, baby. You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
56.
Every time he looks
Mike,
up,
56, right there, right there.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. He got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Good work, boys.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the out. Watch the out.
56.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
X3. 218. Trouble.
Joker.
They stay on the ground again. It's Carson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover,
defense, let's go.
And not be deterred by anything else.
Special. Tuck 50.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 37 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let them
and
know,
on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. He was looking for Watkins that time.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
53 is the mic. I got you, punk. Check.
Right left.
Check three.
Slam. 22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber.
It's Carson, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Keep playing hard,
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Woo! Let's get it. Mike. 53, Mike.
Here we go.
Looking to try on second down. Wilson, it's caught. Block it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Zebra.
Check 49.
Check 24, check 24.
Hey, switch gears.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Get it out. You gotta create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Flag 90.
56, right there. 56.
Get in the weight room.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Let's go,
3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on third down. Move the sticks. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it first and goal. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Quadre
let's
Diggs.
go. Interception.
Watkins,
all
the
day,
intended
baby.
receiver.
Let's get this.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will count.
They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like they just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Get ready.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
53 is the mic.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
Carson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So the victory here